Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all well. Bali Skyline at the weekend. I crashed my e-bike for the first time yesterday. Silly crash. I was trying to go over this very narrow ridge over the shore. There's like it, and it's got like little turns in it and stuff, like kind of like a little dragon's back. Lost the front wheel, hit the deck so hard the sort of bike went off to the side down one of the bankings, and then the weight of it sort of pulled me into the gravel on top of the ridge. Done all me knee, and it's not too bad. All superficial, bit swollen still, but the main one is my finger. I've sort of sprained my finger. I've got it buddied up next to the other finger. Don't know if you can make that out, but it's all proper swollen. Luckily it's not the brake finger. That's the most important thing, because the most important thing is riding Bolly this weekend. Kind of feels okay when I'm gripping. Like, I'm just testing there. Not sure what it's going to be like going downhill, but I think it'll be fine, because I don't really have to grip that hard anyway. I don't anyway, so yeah, hopefully it'll be all right. But there you go. And anyway, what I'm going to do now, I thought, what better time to give you an update on the Rev Grips. I put them on a couple of months ago now. I think there was about 800 views or something like that. A few comments and what have you. And just wanted to give you an update as to them and how good they actually are. So basically, there they are. There's my Rev Grips, as you know. You've seen them. They've got a little bit of suspension built in. They've got a little bit of a twist. They reduce fatigue in your hands, or supposedly, and just give you a more comfortable ride. So I put these on because these look better with the new e-bike. My Death Grip ones that I had on there before I got the Rev Grips. And there's my even older Death Grips that have lost all the grip. So yeah, happy. However, going to these on the e-bike and doing a lot of descent, I could noticeably tell my hands were aching more afterwards. And I was like, that's how good those Rev Grips actually are. I didn't really notice them at first, but then swapping to these grips, which feel super hard in comparison. Now these are really nice grips, super popular. However, these Rev Grips are just, that little twist that it gives you is just next level. I've ordered a new set of sleeves, like army green sleeves, to match the bike. So they're on the way from America. It's a shame they don't distribute in the UK anymore. Like, if you go on Rev Grips' website, you can get pro versions of these, which have got like little nice CNC rivets all the way around. I've just got the race ones, race and pro. So you can customize both ends of these, all different types of waffles and construction on this. This is just the normal half waffle version. And that's what I'm getting on the new one, I think. Anyway, I just wanted the green. But yeah, like I said, it's expensive, but the level of customization and how good they are at reducing fatigue. Now I've used them for 2 months and go into a bike with normal grips again, I can really tell the difference. My hands were aching, the little muscles between your hands. Obviously, I've done a lot of descending on it, but it just goes to show. And I'm going to put these on there because I've hurt my finger. I want anything I can do just to reduce that impact over the Bolly, because it's now Wednesday evening, going to Bolly Friday morning. So I just want to try and reduce any impact or making it worse. So I'm going to swap them over now. See you in a sec. Well, I've decided to put my old RevGrips ones back on there. Just fancied a bit of blue on the bike, on the push bike that is. The DMR that have just come off the e-bike are back on the wall for a while. And there we go, I've got the Rev Grips back on. It feels right again. I wasn't enjoying having those grips on because I've got used to these. No matter what anyone says, if you've not tried these Rev Grips, nothing will beat the comfort of these. Absolutely not. I wish I was sponsored by them, to be fair. Rev Grips, if you ever watch this, come back to the UK. I know you were. These grips are amazing. Yeah, I know they're more expensive, but you get what you pay for. And just a note on them, obviously, because I've had these installed for 2 months now, I've not had a single issue. They've never moved. You know, like most of these, if you nip them up to the 2 Newton meters, what they say it should be, they always twist and move on the bars. Like, it just always happens with these, because you've got 2 really good CNC pieces each side, which you nip down. You only have to do it like a tiny amount. They're easy to get off because the whole thing's suspended from the bars. Those were a nightmare just getting off the e-bike. I could barely get them off. They looked like they were glued on. But yeah, these are so good. And if you go on the website and see all the customization options, you could have a pink one of these here, yellow neon one, then loads of different waffles. So you're looking at about, I don't know, with the delivery, because delivery was like $26 on the new green sleeve that I've got. So I think I paid 46 quid for a new sleeve and some new tuning rings. So I'm going to make them feel even softer, because I've got them on a firm setting, would you believe? And obviously you've heard what I've said about them already, how much my hand and arm fatigue has been reduced with these bad boys on. I'm going to test them on their even softer setting, see if they lose any feel. Basically what you do, you put in an extra black washer each side of this, which then therefore takes more shock out of your arm. So I'm going to do that. You could just put a black washer one side and a white one. The white ones are a firmer one, and you can mix and match to your heart's content, basically. So if you were looking to get a full pro setup with all the different washers, you'd be looking at about 80 quid, somewhere around there with the exchange rate. But like I said, Rev Grips come back. They're too good not to not be on more bikes, and that's my 2 cents on that one anyway. Yeah, so that's it. Little update on Bolly. Really excited about that. Kurt's driving the transporter down. We're going to load up tomorrow night, Friday morning, set off as early as we can. Obviously I'm off work on Friday, so that's great. Practice Friday. The weather's looking perfect. Apparently the tracks are all prime. There's like 8-9 stages. I'm taking the e-bike for this as well, especially with my really damaged finger. Makes sense. And yeah, and the last couple of weeks has been absolutely nuts with little ones, so it'll be nice to ride an e-bike, because I've not been able to. I had it all planned out in my head. During this Bali Skyline Enduro thing, I'll do loads of training, loads of core work. None of it's happened. Just the riding. So sad times, but I'll enjoy it regardless. And I've got my new e-bike to test out. That'll be a great test and trial. So I'm on the e-bike enduro race on the Saturday. So I'm going to go slow and steady, smooth and... got that totally wrong. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. Excellent. I've got my 4Play cycle stickers on there. Obviously my bike shop. And I've got a little one on the mudguard as well. So it's looking quite sweet. I've got some spare tyres. That's it really. Anything you can think of. Any nuanced thing that I might not have thought of in terms of what you need in terms of spares. I'm pretty sure we've covered everything. Obviously if something was to go, I'm sure there's something there, somebody or some sort of tent that could help in the worst case scenario. So yeah, really looking forward to it. Hopefully the finger's okay. I'm sure it will be. Like I said, I can grip the bars okay. It's mainly the braking finger. I'm sure I'll be absolutely fine, but yeah, we'll see, and hopefully no crashes. Excellent. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like I said, if you've not seen the Rev Grips, I've tried these for 2 months now. Wanted to give you an update. They are the best grips you can get. Yep, it's going to cost you 4 times more than a normal set of grips, but they will last a lifetime. The lifetime grips, because you can swap out these sleeves. So yeah, you get your money back in that if you invest in them long term, and they're the most comfortable grips by far. Like I said, I went back to the Death Grips and it felt like I was holding rocks in comparison to that. So yeah, check it out. And that's all from me, folks. Take care, everyone. Grip it, rip it, and I'll see you very soon. Hopefully I'll do some uploads from Bolly. Don't know what the signal's going to be like, but I'll do my best to update it as I go. Strava, you won't see that because you're not allowed to do the Strava, but obviously you'll see the tracks and stuff like that. Really excited. It's only the second year that they've done the Bali Skyline Enduro. It's my first event like this, so really excited. Yeah, you can tell I'm buzzing, can't you? I'm just waffling and waffling. Excellent. See you now. Take care. Bye.